We're live.
Hey, welcome back to another AMA at BullRush. As always, you're joined by myself, Trent Hare, the CEO of BullRush, and Davin. You want to introduce yourself?
Yep, my name is Davin Spurrier. I run the social media and the community for BullRush.
Nice. Well, welcome back, everybody. It's exciting that everybody's here and can attend. Like always, we will run through a few different things. We'll go over what is BullRush. We'll do a little intro and things of our product and the dashboard, and then we'll open it up to questions. But if you do have questions along the way, don't hesitate to let us know. But before we get started, I know Davin has some exciting announcements and things specifically for this AMA. So Davin, if you want to announce that.
Yeah, make sure you stay till the end of this AMA because we will be doing a big giveaway at the end to somebody who's watching. It's going to be in the chat. I can't give away too much, but if you stay till the end, you'll find out. And then, I just want to remind you guys of all of our great competitions we got going on. Our 10K trader competition. We have our Cryptomaniac weekend starting very soon. We have our day trader and weekly competition starting all very soon, and all of them are free to join. So I don't even know what you're waiting for. I don't know why. If you haven't signed up yet, you're already behind. You might as well. You got to sign up right now.
Nice. I know for that 10K competition, there's already 7,500 people have already registered for that, but we have close to 10,000 users in our system. So the other 2,000, you need to step up your game and get enrolled in that competition. So it's easier to enroll. Just visit the homepage and literally there's a register button. Just click the register button, click the terms, click join, and you're registered right away.
Yeah, and if you're part of that 10,000 that haven't registered yet, register now.
Nice. I appreciate that. Any other announcements before we kick it off?
Nope, that's about it for right now.
Okay. So, like always, just give a brief history of BullRush, and then we'll dive into it. Again, if you have questions along the way, let us know. But BullRush was an idea that I had about 3.5 years ago almost, where you see a lot of different types of trading pop up. Crypto, prop accounts started popping up. A lot of prop accounts started doing competitions, but nobody was doing paid entry competitions similar to like a poker tournament where you enter via an entry fee and then the prizes get distributed to all the participants. And so over the last 3.5 years, we've really built out and set out to do that exact thing. And that's what BullRush is. We want people to come in and compete against each other in a series of competitions. So right now we have trading competitions, but in the near future, we will have trivia competitions where it'll be a bunch of trivia questions based off of trading related items, and then also challenges where it's just you versus the markets. And so the concept of BullRush really is to drive that competitive spirit that is in all of us or most of us, and really come in and overall just have fun and get to know the markets. And so it's designed for both beginner traders as well as advanced experienced traders. There's something for everybody in there. Then just diving in again, so the whole concept of BullRush is really built around our dashboard. So if you log in and you register for the dashboard, you'll be presented with the home screen that has a list of trading competitions. We have different ones. So if you do a single round, which is exactly how it sounds, it's one round that lasts for a specified duration, and the winners take home the prizes. So the durations last anywhere from day trader competition, so a single day from 5 p.m. Eastern Standard till 5 p.m. Eastern Standard the next day. We have weekly that lasts from Wednesday to Wednesday, and then we have month-long competitions as well baked in there periodically. So lately you've probably seen, if you've been a BullRush participant for a while now, you have seen that we started doing dailies every single day now. So those will continue throughout the life of BullRush. And then we've started doing weeklies again every week. And so that is anticipated. And again, we're always going to run these free competitions. So for those that are new to BullRush, we are currently in beta version. We launched about a month and a half ago, and there's been a great uptake in our product. Again, we have almost 10,000 users. We're going to hit that today here. Maybe on the live stream we'll hit it. But we have 10,000 users of the system over the last month and a half, helping test the beta. And so right now, the biggest thing for us and the biggest feedback that you can give us is literally that. Just we want feedback. We want users in the system. Let us know what your experience is like, and that's the reason why everything's free currently. And then as we get closer to launch, September 9th is our official launch date, which is why we're promoting the $10,000 BullRush launch competition, where the prize pool is $10,000. That is real money. You can withdraw it from the system. So that's one style, the single round. And then something that we did, and we're the first ever to do this to the best of my knowledge, is we've launched tournament-style competitions. So they're multi-round competitions where every participant gets divided up into a group, and then you compete through the various rounds. And the rounds can last anywhere from 2 rounds to 12 rounds, and the groups can be anywhere from 2 groups to 24 groups. And so you can see here we did our first one about a few weeks ago called the Trading Freedom, where it was a 2-round competition, and the first round was split up into 4 groups. The top 50 participants from each of those groups, top 25 participants from each of those groups progressed to the championship round, where they competed for ultimately the championship and all the prizes that were awarded. We specifically like this model because we are looking for consistency in traders. A lot of times when people run, especially free competitions, you get a lot of people that are just YOLOing or punting or gambling. And yeah, it's easy to do that one time, but try to do that multiple times. And we think that by having multiple rounds, it helps weed out those YOLOers and punters inside of the tournaments and competitions. So we look forward to having a lot of different tournaments. One that we are excited to run once we're fully up and running is to find the best trader in the world. And so we plan on running a tournament where group 1, for example, will be all United States participants. Then group 2 will be everybody from the United Kingdom. Group 3 will be everybody from India. Group 4 will be everybody from Malaysia, for example. And so you'll compete against everybody inside of your country. And then the next round will be, U.S. versus Canada. And who are the best traders from U.S. versus Canada? And then the U.S. or Canada will progress to the next round until ultimately we find the best trader in the world and best country of traders in the world. And so we're really excited. That's just one concept we have for these tournament styles, but there's a lot that we can do with it. There's a lot that we are going to do with it. Are there any questions so far?
Yeah. Sorry. Well, first question is, what platform does BullRush use?
Great question. So we use the MatchTrader platform currently. The MatchTrader platform it's been one of the big standouts here over the last couple months. A lot of good uptake, especially with all of the MetaQuotes issue. I heard yesterday, a lot of prop firms lost their MetaQuotes license. It's one of the reasons why we did not do MT inside of our platform. And we went with an alternative platform that is very good, very advanced for our system. And there's a lot of great features inside of there. And so we're excited for that. Our ultimate goal in, further down the road is we are going to build our own platform. So we have a lot of good ideas about how we can build our platform inside of our system, and you can trade. But for now, yeah, it's based off MatchTrader. So if I come to my trading accounts page, it's really easy to log in. You just go to trading accounts, you click platform, and then it'll go pull up the platform for you automatically if you're already logged in. If not, your credentials are right there, your username and password. It is important to note, I know a lot of people sometimes get confused by this, is your dashboard password is different than your trading account password. And so you can find that information here, as you can see, right across the top underneath the trading accounts page. Platform, username, password, it's all right there. And then the other thing that we get a lot is every single trading competition receives their own unique account number. And you can find all of that information in a lot of different places inside of the dashboard. So you can find it on the trading accounts page. You can find it on the My Competitions page as well. So you can see my account here. You can see it on every single leaderboard. So if I click over and I'm already registered for a competition, I can go view leaderboard, and if I'm registered, I'll see my account number there. And so it's important just to remember that every time you register for a competition, you get a unique account number. But flipping back over, again, MatchTrader, The platform's great. They just recently installed TradingView charts directly inside of the platform, so you can toggle right here at the top between their in-app charts or the TradingView, which comes with a lot of additional indicators that I know a lot of traders like to use. Fibonacci indicators and things of that nature.
Yeah. So a next question is, why is BullRush not allowed in all countries?
Great question. So when we started this venture, we wanted to do everything fully above board. And so we approached all of the local regulators here in the United States as well as abroad. In the United States, we were approved to operate in 42 of the U.S. states and then about 150 countries worldwide. But because BullRush is such a new concept and nobody else is doing this, that we don't fall into any specific bucket. It's not opening a brokerage account for trading. It's not prop trading. It's not gambling. And so we don't really fit into a bucket. And sometimes governments around the world don't know where to fit us. And so, like any regulator, their first instinct is just to say, nope, we don't want to touch that. So that's partly the reason why. But we have a great legal team here on staff, as well as a third party that we use. And they are constantly trying to get us approved in additional states and countries around the world. They're working very diligently on that. But yeah, right now it's 42 U.S. states and about 150 countries worldwide. But it's due to regulation. We don't do anything in the gray zone. We do everything fully above board here. And it's what we'll always do.
Yeah. Next question from Abdul Wahid. Best platform. So, thank you. But why can't he see the closed candle time?
You can't see the closed candle time. You're going to have to put that one inside of the support chat. So just hit up our live chat or go into the support, and one of our support teams can assist you. So the best way to do that is to go to your dashboard. There's a customer service tab here, and you can see there's a live chat. So you can go ping our live chat team, or you can just fill out a ticket. They can answer for you. Off the top of my head, I don't fully comprehend the question, but I know you can hover over any candle. You can see the time down at the bottom, and you can see the open, high, low, close right above it up here.
Yeah. So, going into our next question from Charles. When are you guys rolling out at challenge accounts?
Great question. We are diligently working on that in the background. The goal is that the next feature to get released is our badge functionality. So big concept of BullRush is really to gamify the system, and that's where the XP experience points come into play. It's where the certificates come into play, and ultimately the badges. So this is going to be the next feature that rolls out. We have our graphic design team working very hard on this right now to roll these out. I anticipate them coming out in the next couple weeks. And then after that, we will be launching trivia competitions. So right now, all of our competitions are based off of trading, but we also have trivia competitions. So if I click like daily trivia, you'll see what it looks like with just one trivia. But imagine you're answering multiple of these questions during a competition, and then the person that answers them the most correct, the fastest, it ultimately is deemed the winner. So I click on it, you'll see sort of what it looks like. Let's keep a trading journal in the same as copying. False. Nice. So I answered the question. I'm one of 56 people that I got it correct. 93 got it incorrect. And you can see all the participants here. And so this is just one question. The idea is that we run a competition, having hundreds of users in there, all firing away and answering questions. The people that get them the most correct and the fastest will ultimately be deemed the winner and get the prizes. So that's the next feature. And then right after that, the challenges will launch. And the goal is to have all three of these ready by September 9th, our official launch date, to fully roll it out. So between now and September 9th. Something to keep in mind is we're not a prop firm. So for those that are new, if you haven't visited one of these AMA before, we're not a prop firm. We don't provide funded accounts. Our definition of challenge accounts is very different than a prop firm's. Our idea is that if you pass our challenge, you will receive a prize, versus a prop firm. The goal is to get your funded account. So you pass a challenge, you get a funded account. and then you can go and get a payout if the the prop firm is still around and hasn't went out of business. And so for ours, it is you pass a challenge. Let's say the challenge is you have to have a profit factor of 2.5 over a 100 trade duration. Or we'll have the standard ones too, make 10% before you lose 5%. But we'll have various different challenges. And the idea is that you pay for the challenge, you pass the challenge, you get a prize at the end of it, whether it is credits or cash or other prizes. We are testing out some new swag. So for those that play pickleball, we have a pickleball paddle. So we're testing that out. Thank you, Sean, our one of our legal counsel, our GC here, who has been so kind to get these for us. So we're testing the waters with some pickleball paddles. So who knows, that might be in the merch store later. And then, so going back to the challenges again, there's no funded accounts. It's you pass the challenge, you get a prize. And then the other difference is again, the goal of BullRush is for people to have fun, participate. Like our challenges will be on the lower end in terms of $5, $10, $15, $20. We're never going to run challenges that cost $10,000 like some of these prop firms that I see out there. These are meant for come in, have fun, test your skills in the market. Because a lot of times, if you just go trade a demo account or something that's free, you don't take it seriously because you have nothing to lose. And so you'll go in and you'll throw all of your discipline and trading out the window. And so by coming in and taking a challenge and say even it costs $5, you're gonna take that much more seriously than what you otherwise would if it was free. And that helps advance your learning curve inside of trading. And so part of BullRush is really to learn more about trading and grow as a trader. We are launching as well. It's not fully live yet, but BullRush Academy, which is set to be a free education course for traders. So right now we've just been posting a lot of blog posts, but we are in the background building a free education portal where if you are new to trading, you'll have an outlet to come in and learn for free inside of our system. So BullRush Academy is currently getting built out to help you learn and advance to ultimately be able to come participate in the challenges and competitions.
Yeah, so we have a little two-parter here for the next question. How can someone redeem a promo code, and how do I redeem promo points or promo credits?
Yeah,
great. So how do you question. Get the code and then?
So before we touch the base on that, I check it almost every day. But we had our first person pass 100,000 experience points. So congratulations to Jose King. Yeah, the golf clap. I like it. So that's a big milestone. I actually thought it would take several months for somebody to pass that. Yeah. I remember when we were scoping this out on the points. It's like, oh, that'll be like 6 months before anybody hits that.
And now people are reaching that before we even launched. So it's
crazy.
It's crazy to see.
So nice. So to answer your question, the promo credits. So promo credits are in-app credits. So they're used just like normal credits inside the system. The only difference is you can't withdraw them from the system, but you can use them to register for competitions. And so recently we have launched our promo credit bash, which just finished yesterday, where the only way you can register for this is with your promotional credits. When we're up and running and are live with paid entry, you'll be able to use those promo credits in addition to normal credits. So when you go register, when it says, let's say it costs 100 credits to enter here, you can use 100 promo credits versus 100 real credits. So it's just like real money inside of our system. The only difference is promo credits are in system. You can't withdraw them for cash outside of it, but you use them just like normal credits inside the system. How to redeem them? There's a few different ways to do that. So the first way is if I log out here and I go to the sign up, if you've come through an affiliate, so for all of our affiliates out there, if you've come through an affiliate, you can put that promo code in here, and as soon as you register and confirm your email address, you'll instantly receive those credits. So I know Davin does a great job with our affiliate program. I think we have over 100 affiliates now and growing, so make sure to go register for that. It's inside of our app. And I'll show that here real quick. So I'll
post the link to register as an affiliate in the chat as well.
So you can just come in here, apply as affiliate. It's free to join. So if you have friends, family, even if you're going to refer one person, it's just helpful. So every affiliate gets a promo credit that they can give to their user base to come in and get free promo credits. So that was one way to do it. And then the second way is inside the wallet. Right now, you can just click here, add free promo credits, and you can input that credit inside of here.
Nice. Next question is, he says, when I entry manual, I can't set my stop loss.
Okay. So when you place a trade manually, you cannot set your stop loss. Okay. Let me do that. So the first one is you just click this, instead of clicking this buy or sell here, you can click new order, and that will pull up the tab to set your stop loss or take profit. So you're able to go do that there. And again, if I click new order, I can do a market order and I can set my stop loss or my take profit direct from there, or I can do a pending order and do the same thing. I think this is your account, Dom, but if I click buy, yeah, give me 1 second. I need to find an account where I am already have access to it. So give me 1 second. Let me go back to my trading accounts page and see which ones are active. Okay, so no competitions are active. So I'm unfortunately not going to be able to do that on this call. But in here, I know a lot of people run into the same issue where you go to place a trade and it'll say accounts locked. And so what we do with that is before a competition has started, we lock all of the accounts so that everybody can start trading at the exact same time. So if you register for a competition and you run into this scenario where it says accounts locked, it just means the competition has not yet started or it's already finished, because we only unlock active competitions. And the easiest place to tell which ones are active, again, is from your trading accounts page. You can see here if there was an active one, it would say active. But so to answer your question again, to place your stop loss on a manual order, just click new order, click stop loss here, and you can go and do that. And then I know we also, so right now we're partnered with GUI Trade. If you go over to YouTube, you can go and type in GUI Trade, and they have a lot of helpful tutorial videos inside of their YouTube channel. So you can go and watch all those. So they have all sorts of tutorial videos, and I think a playlist. Yeah, so a playlist here to Match Trader. And this is just a ton of Match Trader videos on how to log in the platform, how to get it on your mobile device, overviews, etc. So really helpful outlet as well. So right now we're partnered with them to provide all the platform services. And so if you do have some of those Match Trader questions, such as where to place stop loss or how to log in, you can go find all that information here.
Nice. Actually, while we're here, I don't know, do you have any certificates in your account?
I don't, but I can go to a leaderboard and grab somebody else's that's won a competition.
Nice. Yeah, I think that's something cool to show. I've been seeing a lot of our winners posting. And by the way, while we're on that, while Trent pulls up a certificate, in our Discord, which everybody should join, I'll add that link in the chat as well. We've been seeing a lot of our winners posting what they've been doing with their winnings. And, we've seen a lot of people go on vacation. One person, I think, went to Romania. One person bought a couple challenge accounts and got funded, through his winnings with BullRush. So a lot of people are doing a lot of great things with the winnings here, and I just love to see it. So if you are a winner, keep posting that in our Discord, because I love to see how we're changing lives.
Nice. Yeah, that's great. Somebody actually went on vacation?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they posted their pictures in the Discord. Yeah.
Well, congratulations. I'm glad we could pay for your vacation. Hopefully you did something fun.
Yeah, it looked fun.
We're slaving away here in the office to keep building a great product. So one day we'll go on vacation.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I personally think we have the coolest certificates in the industry. Here's two examples. So one of the great things about BullRush and something that we wanted to drive was user engagement, user interaction. And so everybody's profile is public. So you can come to the leaderboard and you can see everybody on the leaderboard, and you can say, okay, I want to view user stats. And you can click on that and it'll take you to their user profile where you can see all sorts of information about them. You can see what their XP score is, how many competitions they've completed, how many they've won, their average place, prizes won, all their daily trivia stats. When we do trivia competitions, you'll see all that here. You can see every single trading competition that they are currently in or have participated in. So you can see here, he's pretty good. He won the day trader. He got second in the Trading Freedom tournament. So he's obviously a really good trader, which is why he's fourth on the leaderboard. But then additionally, you can see the certificates as well. So every one of our certificates you can go in and see. And again, I think they're the best in the industry. But for the single round competitions, they have the bowl, and then our tournament style competitions, they have the little trophy cup, and the top 3 place winners get it. So if you get first, second, or third, you get a certificate. And then all certificates are verifiable. So you can see there's a QR code here. So if anybody ever goes shares the certificate online and let's say you don't trust it for whatever reason, you can go scan that QR code. It'll take you to a page that says if it's authentic or not and tells you which user that it's attributable to. So just something to keep in mind is it's a cool feature. I know a lot of people, especially in the prop world, go and fake these certificates to sell their education or something like that. So it was something that was important to us is credibility. It goes back to that regulatory question of like why we're not in every country is we want to do everything fully above board, and everything is very transparent here, including our certificates, to where if you don't trust the authenticity of it, you can scan the QR code. It'll take you to a page and show you that who it belongs to. So
Nice.
Don't try to fake our certificates.
Nothing's faked here. And if you do win, please post your certificate. We'll repost you. We've seen a ton of people posting their certificates on Twitter and Instagram, and it brings me joy every time I see someone post their certificate. So please post those.
I think you're gonna need some confetti here because we're 8 users away from 10,000.
Oh
so
man.
I don't know if you brought the confetti gun.
Oh man, let me go get it. Okay, while we're waiting for those last 8 users,
Please go register. We really want to hit 10,000 users.
Yeah, if we can hit 10,000 on here, maybe we'll see.
The suspension is killing me.
Well, while we wait, what kind of leverage does BullRush offer?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think we launched something that is game changing. I use that term a lot here in the office, but I really do think we're game changers. We launched dynamic leverage, and so I actually wrote a good blog post on this because I know it can be confusing. So if you go to bullrush.com, you can go and check out this blog post, which really goes into depth. But one of the big issues that you have, especially in trading competitions or just trading in general, is people go and find the most volatile product and max out their position on that product. And whether it's a lot of times it's crypto. So it's like, okay, everybody's going to go trade Bitcoin, for example. And we saw this very early on when we were testing this competition software was gold was moving around a lot. And our gold was set at 100-to-1 leverage because that's what our FX was set to. And so, but cryptos, Bitcoin was only 2-to-1. So everybody was trading gold and basically punting and YOLOing. And so something that we introduced to the industry was something called dynamic leverage, where we took the ATR and the VAR, and apologies. So if you don't know what that is, so average true range and the value at risk, they're good risk components to understand the average movement of every single product and the risk that you're putting up. And so what we took was we do a calculation periodically every couple weeks based on volatility and redo it. And the goal was that every single product, if you were to buy in any given day at the low point of the range and the high point sell, you would have equal opportunity for success and to make money. And we base the leverage off that. And so let's say, for example, you're trading, let's say USD JPY. We set that at 50-to-1 leverage. If you were to max out your position on USD JPY at the best position of the day and get out of the best position, you would have the same amount of profits on average if you did that with, let's say, WTI oil, where the leverage is only 10-to-1. And so if you did the max position in oil at the lowest position to the highest position every day, you would have the same amount of profit on average. Obviously, every day the volatility is different, but on average, that is how it's designed. And so you can check leverage in a few places. One place you can do it is directly on the platform by clicking info. you can come in here and you can see what the leverage is set for every product. So you can see Bitcoin is at 7-1. If I go to oil, you'll see that it's at 10-1, etc. So that's the best place to look. And then if you want to understand more about why we do the leverage the way we do it, there's this blog post that I wrote a few weeks ago that you can come in here and read. And again, it goes over the current leverages that we have in the system. These will change. Keep in mind, this blog post may become outdated, where as volatility changes, cryptos dropped 50% last week, and so that calculation will change here periodically because the volatility picked up. So the best place to always go look is, again, inside the dashboard underneath the info section of any of those products.
Yeah, another great question here. What can I do with XP points? I think you touched on it a little bit earlier.
Yeah. Great question. So experience points are something that's inside of the system. It just shows how good of a user you are, and we use it throughout the system for a lot of different things. The first thing that we do is we base our leaderboard off of this, and so this is a way to showcase who the best players in BullRush are. This is both inside the dashboard, and we also just launched this publicly last week as one of the features we rolled out, where this is also a public page on our website where you can go and you can view the leaderboard directly here and see it. So for those that are good, you can go show off to your friends and family and on social media that, hey, I'm the best player inside of BullRush. And so we use it for the leaderboard. We also use it to rank our tournaments. So when we're distributing the participants into each of the groups, we do it based on your experience points. And so when you're registering, the person with the highest experience will go into group 1, second highest group 2, third highest group 3, fourth highest group 4, fifth highest back to group 1, sixth highest to group 2, and so on and so forth. So it's sort of like a round robin format until all of the participants are in there. Those are two. And then there's a lot of different, so let me keep going here for a second. And then there is going to be special competitions where you only can register based off your experience points. So if I click here right now, you can see that the experience score is open, but we have the ability to control this on the back end. And the idea is that we run competitions that are only for beginner traders. So your experience points have to be less than a certain amount. And then also for only people that have experience points above a certain amount, where we're going to give away much larger prizes. And so the opportunity to come in and participate in competitions that have really large prizes will be based on your experience points. So the more you use the system, the better off you'll be eligible to participate in those exclusive competitions. And then the last is we're going to launch a merchandise store. And give away a lot of swag. Again, we're showcasing this one now. We have some BullRush swag. We got hats, and unlike most firms, you're not just gonna be able to buy this. We're not giving it away. You can't just buy it. You have to earn it, and the way to earn it is through your experience points. And so when we launch our merch store here in a few months, the only way you'll be eligible to receive the swag, or whether it is a purchase or we give it to you, is based on your experience points. And so you'll unlock certain pieces of swag. Maybe once you have 50,000 experience points, you can get the t-shirt. Once you have 100,000, you can get the hat. Once you have 1 million, you can get the pickleball paddle. And so we're doing it a little bit differently. So it'll be very exclusive. We'll do some really cool merch. We're testing the waters right now with some stuff, but there's going to be a lot better stuff in there. So those are some of the new initial ideas that we had. If you do have suggestions or feedback and you have other things that you'd want them to be used for, let us know. Again, we're in beta right now, so we're looking for that feedback. We want to build the best software out there. We want you to provide this feedback to us so that we can really build the best software in the industry. We're looking to take over the world. Right, David?
We're going to be number one. That don't want to toot our own horn, but toot toot.
I like that sound effects. You're going to have to get a little buzzer.
I know. I need a little soundboard for all the sound effects. We do have another. Well, it's not really a question. I think it's more of a suggestion, but maybe you can comment on it. 5-Star Forex said BullRush should also be open to involve sponsorship from brokers, prop firms, etc. in the future.
Yeah, no, thanks for that, and welcome back. I think you were on our AMA last week.
Yeah,
so
I
thank
think he's
you.
been in our first two. So
Nice. We appreciate it. Yeah, keep firing away the questions. These AMAs are for you guys. Obviously, we know our product, but they are for you guys to ask questions and get familiar with it, and to your opportunity. So we do plan on doing these every Friday at 8 a.m. And we'll have different formats. Right now the format is to go over the dashboard and things, but they'll become more relaxed, as we progress. But to answer your question, we have built the system to do sponsorship if that's the ultimate route we go. There are ways and placeholders where if brokers or prop firms or things want to sponsor us, it's something we would consider. Right now, it's not something that we would necessarily do, but in the future, we might consider that. We've built the software to do that. We have the banners across the top that we use to promote competitions and new features. It would be easy. We could change this to promote something else. Something we have considered for those education providers out there, BullRush Academy, I know I'm hyping this up, is we are going to work with external education providers as contributors to here. So if you are an educator and you're looking to write blog content and help get some exposure, we do have a contributor section that we'll be launching here come September 1st. Just ping Davin. Davin can put you in touch with myself or the others that are running this side of things. But the idea is that educators will have a contributor profile section where we'll do link backs to their social media handles, and then they can come in and write blog posts, why protecting your trading capital is priority number one type of stuff. So it is sort of like a sponsorship, but it's really to help with a lot of the education providers that we have. We see BullRush as working with a lot of education providers. If you are one, what better way to go sell your course than to say, I have won, 10 competitions in BullRush with, 20,000 people. I mean, imagine you come in and win our 10K launch competition with 7,500 people. Imagine what that will do when you go out and promote your education. It's like, hey, I did a trading competition with 7,500 people and I was the best trader. Like, I would be selling that all day long if I was an education provider. And so
I'd buy that course.
You'd buy any course.
Yeah.
And so that's just one way. It's so we do plan on working with a lot of education providers, and then also like live streaming. We really anticipate that there's a lot of streamers out there that will stream their trading inside of here for the same reason. Hey, come watch me live trade and win the BullRush 10K competition where I'm going to win $10,000. Come learn from what I've done. So there's a lot of use cases for it, externally as well. So. But to answer your question, sponsorships, something we've considered. We've built it. So if we want to do sponsorships, it's something out there. If you do want to sponsor BullRush, shoot an email to marketing@bullrush.com, and we'll keep it on file. So if we ever do it, we'll at least have your contact details.
Yeah. 5-Star Forex again asks, why is BullRush not on the App Store yet?
Yeah, that's a great question. The reason being is it is extremely difficult to get in the App Store. And if you're constantly making changes to your app, you have to keep resubmitting it. And so right now what we have is you actually can install this on your homepage. So it's a React Native app where you can install it on your homepage. And maybe we'll do a tutorial video on that because I use it on my phone on that way. But once we get to a place where we're not doing as many updates to the dashboard, we do plan on submitting it to the App Store to load there. But right now we do changes. You guys see them like every couple days. There's a new push. The next big push that you're going to see is this homepage is going to change quite drastically to a much more user-friendly homepage to hopefully help with some of the questions and feedback that you guys have had so far with finding the trading account that you belong to, seeing all the competitions you can register for, and accessing the trading platform. So in the near future, it will be in the App Store.
Cool. I think this is a great time to maybe give some promo credits away.
Oh, yeah? What are you giving away? You actually haven't told me what you're giving away, so I'm excited.
500 promo credits to one person. So.
And how are you doing that?
So, if everybody's ready, you might want to pull up bullrush.tech for this. But the first person to type in the chat what the 5th place prize is of the 10K launch competition is going to get the 500 promo credits. Nothing else. So
Can I participate?
no, you cannot.
No?
Trust me. I already tried to. I know the prize. I was about to type the answer in just so I could get them.
Shoot, I don't have any promo credits. I'm 0 promo credits. All right, how long are we giving everybody?
I mean, we can just keep going, and I'll keep an eye in the chat, and the first person that says it, we'll stop, and we'll give them the promo credits. With your answer, make sure you add in your BullRush username, so that way I can add those on there right away.
And your username you can find here in the lower left-hand corner on the toolbar is the best place to locate that. You can also find it underneath of your settings page as well. So underneath your personal information, your username's right there. We do get this question a lot. So how do I get verified, or like if I win a prize, how do I do it? And because we are giving away money, if you win prizes, and credits are real money once you withdraw them, they convert at 100 credits equals $1 US. You have to get verified. So if you win a prize, you'll get an email saying, hey, congratulations, you've won a prize. If that prize is credits, the first thing you have to do, if you haven't already done so, is complete AML KYC, anti-money laundering, know your customer. So if you've ever opened a brokerage account or passed a prop challenge or you get a fund account, they make you give a government issued photo ID and proof of residency. That's just standard regulation globally to be able to give away prizes and money. You just have to know who you're giving it to. And so to do that, just click on the settings tab, and then there's identity verification. And if you're not yet verified, it will prompt you to complete it. We use a third party called SumSub, and you can come in here, you just complete it. It'll ask you again for your proof of ID and address. One thing that's important, if you do run into issues on here, I know this can be finicky sometimes. It's not our software, it's SumSub, but if you try too many times, you'll get hit with like a spam filter. And if you run into that, don't panic. Just simply send an email to support@bullrush.com with your documents, and our team can go upload them manually inside of the system and help get you approved. That's the easiest way to do it. So don't panic. I know some people start freaking out that they can't pass it. Sometimes it is just as simple as sending the documents in and having our team go upload it because you've tried too many times, or it was blurry, or you didn't have the whole document, things of that nature. And so just our support team's there. They're great. We're building that team out. We have 2 additional people starting in a few weeks. So we're really growing that support team out right now, and they're there to help. So if you, Matt and Victor and Olivia do a lot of it right now. So if you see one of them on support chat, tell them say hello. They're nice people. They're dedicated.
Man, we had a lot of people that were very close in timing with posting this, but our winner is Fogo27 or Fogo8 on the dashboard. So Fogo8, you're gonna get 500 promo credits in your account shortly here.
Nice.
Congratulations.
So I went and looked him up on the dashboard.
Yeah,
nice.
but 5-star Forex was in close second. Yusuf was in close third, and then Fogo popped it back in there in the chat just to make sure he was good. But he was first. So congratulations, Fogo.
Nice. Let's look at Fogo's profile. So you're doing good, Fogo. You got 11th in the promo bash. You're killing it on the daily trivia. Type in the chat. I'm curious. Do you guys like the daily trivia? We put it in there. It's something I liked. I like going in and answering a bunch of trivia questions, so I put it in there. But love to hear your guys' feedback on that. It looks
I'm
like
adding a poll right now.
Fogo has answered 28 of them, got 18 correct, so very good on that. I think you might be one of the higher people that's on that. That's a feature we're going to roll out soon. Is we're doing all sorts of different leaderboards, and one of them will be the daily trivia leaderboard, who's answered the most questions correctly. So congratulations, Fogo, on the promo credits. How does he submit that? You just going to put it in his account?
Yeah, so we'll add it in there shortly on the back end.
Okay, so be 5-10 minutes once we get off the call. Anticipate that those promo credits will be in there. You'll see them populated here at the top. So on the top of your toolbar, you see the 2 different types of credits. Again, promo credits are used in-app just like normal credits. You just can't withdraw them. Credits are real, hold real monetary value. You can withdraw those from the system for real money. We do all of our withdrawals via Coinbase right now with USDT, USDC, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. In the near future, we will also be including PayPal as an option to withdraw. And then when we go live and you deposit credits into your wallet for the paid entry, we will have credit card as a deposit option. So if you win credits, we'll be able to put those right back on that card as well. And we're so close. We're 5 users away. I don't know if anybody else has watched this.
I'm watching. I've been watching it. And I did do a poll here, and it looks like everybody already answered in the chat, and everybody says yes, they do like daily trivia. So
nice. All right, good. That was a big thing for me. Like I like logging in to answer it every day. We have our support team does a good job that puts up challenging questions. Some of them are challenging, some of them are easier, but they put up a good list of questions. So they work hard trying to find those and put them inside the system. And it is helpful for daily trivia. Those will be recycled more than likely through our trivia competitions. So it behooves you to go in and answer the daily trivia, because you'll sort of have a leg up on the trivia competitions once we launch them, because there will be recycled questions there. So make sure you're logging into the app every day to answer it. Not only for that, but also you get your experience points, which ultimately lead to the benefits that I had discussed earlier. Some other features inside of the portal. Again, the best place to go and look for your information and what competitions are up for registration is you can do it on the homepage, which is what I'm currently on. And at the top, you'll see the ones that are starting soon. But if you scroll down, you'll see every single competition or tournament that's open for registration. And this is a little scroll wheel, so it'll scroll through them and show you all of the ones available. In the next probably 2 weeks, this is getting overhauled. It is going to turn into a table format, so you'll be able to see them all inside of a table. The other places are underneath the competition section. You can see which ones you want: single round, tournament, trivia, once it launches. But if you want to do a single round competition, you can click single round, and then you can come in here and you can view all. So right now we have 4, but as we continue to progress to the launch date on September 9th, there'll be more and more in here. So every single day there's a new daily, and then every week there's a new weekly getting added. Any other questions?
Yeah, so I just got word from Victor. He is adding those promo credits right now. So in the next 30 seconds, you should have those promo credits. But we do have another question here while we're at it.
Congrats, Bogo.
Congrats again. We should, it was more of a suggestion, again, by 5-Star Forex, we should allow rebuys for challenges, tournaments, and competitions. And are we ever going, I guess that would be the question, are we ever going to allow the rebuys?
Yes, great suggestion. That is something that came up when we were scoping out this project. The answer is yes, we will allow rebuys. What we're doing right now is we keep the registration open for a period of time after the competition has started. So if you miss registration, it's still usually open for a period of time after. I think the daily we leave open until like 12 p.m. Eastern the next day. So basically like 19 hours after. So if you miss registration and you want to go do it, you can jump in. When we go live in the future, yes, we plan on doing rebuys. And then somebody else had a good suggestion on the first AMA that we were trying to incorporate. We plan on doing really big competitions, maybe quarterly, where it's big prizes, like $10,000, like what we're doing for our launch. And there'll be 2 ways to enter. You can pay to enter that one, and then there'll also be satellite tournaments leading up to it. So like if you're a winner of, you have to win like a weekly competition, and you'll automatically get enrolled into our big 10K competition. So you don't have to pay. You can come here, you can win, and then you bypass the paying, and you're just automatically included. And so we have a lot of different ideas, but the rebuy is a great suggestion. It is definitely something we are contemplating adding in.
Four away. I'm still looking at the countdown.
Yeah.
The anticipation's killing me.
Nice. It's good. So other things, make sure you're checking out BullRush.com. So we have, we have 2 components to our website. We have the BullRush.com, where it's a lot of the blog posts and a lot of information about what we're doing. So if you want to keep up to date on the latest information about BullRush, it's a great place to go and research and find that information. And then obviously there's our dashboard and a place where you go trade, which is bullrush.tech. And then if you're over on bullrush.com, there is an FAQ section. So please practice some self-help. Sometimes the best place to do is our FAQ. We have a very robust system. Like, for example, if you have any question, you can come type it in. What are, credits? It comes in and gives you a bunch of different answers, like what's the difference between BullRush credits and promo credits? What are BullRush credits? What are BullRush promo credits? So if I click on here, it'll give me a very detailed response about what that actually is. So, and some related articles as well. So we have a very robust FAQ that gets added to frequently. We take the approach, if we get a question more than once, we add an FAQ around it, and we add a lot of variables around it. So like if you type in, again, credits, you get a lot of different potential answers to really help you answer the question you're trying to answer. And so if you do have questions and you don't want to submit a ticket, or you don't want to go on live chat, just go to bullrush.com, click on the FAQ. It'll take you over to the FAQ section.
Hey, my account says I've been disqualified. What does that mean?
It means you should have read the rules.
No.
Yeah, great question. So getting disqualified from the competition is natural. People do get DQ'd. To keep competitions fair and honest, we did put some rules around it. Each competition has their own set of rules. And the best place to do that and see that is on the leaderboard. You can see the view prizes and view rules. Usually the way we've been doing right now is for the daily competitions, there's a daily loss limit. We're trying to figure out what the best daily loss limit is. We started with 8%. We've moved it down to 5% based off your feedback. So most of the new dailies have a 5% daily loss. And then if it's more than a day, we do both daily and max loss limit. So this one you can see daily loss limit of 8%. So you can't lose more than an 8% in a day from your account. And then a max loss limit, which is static. It's based off your starting balance. You can't lose more than 12%. But if you get disqualified, it means you violated one of those rules. You're no longer eligible to receive a prize in that competition. And the idea is to keep it fair and honest and make sure people aren't just YOLOing on it, because that does come up with a lot of competitions. And we're trying to combat that through some of these basic rules that are just, in general, good trading behavior. You shouldn't be losing, more than 8% or 12% in your account. Whether you're in your self-funded brokerage account, whether you're in BullRush competition, whether you're participating in a prop challenge, just basic rules to help, keep things fair and honest. But if you do get disqualified, don't be discouraged. We have lots of competitions and lots of free stuff to register for. So visit that homepage. If you get DQ'd, and go register for the next competition.
Yeah, and you don't want to miss out on that 10K launch. I wish I could join that competition. Whew. There's some really great prizes. I mean, just 5th place, $250, 25,000 credits. That's some big prizes there. A lot of money will be given out. And how much did you? I mean, we've already given out so much money too. So like, what do you think the total is that
we're
before
over,
we even launch?
Yeah, we're over 5,000 that we've given out in prizes so far.
Wow.
So $5,000, and then again, this one's a big kickoff with 10,000. As you mentioned, first place alone in this competition gets 500,000 credits, which is the equivalent of 5,000 US dollars. So it is real money. You can withdraw from the system. We get that question periodically, like, why would you do this? Why would you give people free money? Mm-hmm. Again, we are in beta mode. We're looking for that feedback. We're looking to test our system, make sure everything's working correctly, and feedback to help improve it so that we can continue to change the game in the trading community.
We're like Oprah right now. You get $100. You get $100. You get $100. We do have another question here. Will we ever have tournaments or competitions or challenges that have max seats, so a max amount to maximize engagement?
100%. Yes, that is built into the system. So we will have max participation in it, and that will be for some of those exclusive competitions. So we have the ability to control who can enter based off the experience points or which countries you belong to. We have the ability to control how many participants can be there. Max participation is definitely one of those, where we want to really run exclusive competitions and find the best traders in the world. We want, unlike prop firms that potentially have conflicts of interest, with BullRush, you're competing against your fellow competitors, and really driving that competitive nature and that competitive spirit. And so we are going for that goal. We want to see people compete and win and find the best traders.
Nice. Yeah, we just had someone join the live stream, and they said that they just joined BullRush and they've already won credits twice.
Nice. Congratulations. Tell 4 friends so we can hit 10,000. I'm trying to prolong the AMA until we hit 10,000.
I know. I want to stay on at least until we get to 10K. We're so close. Another question here. Will private tournaments be introduced in the future?
Yep. Again, yes, private will. We will be. That is something we have control over, whether competitions are visible or not and who can register for them. Yes, so private tournaments will, and that'll go hand in hand with the, again, experience points. So we will be running competitions where you're only eligible if you have so many experience points. Maybe we only run a competition for the top 10 on the leaderboard. So if you want to be, as part of that where we're giving away, money and it's free, you better be in the top 10. And we'll do some different types of that. So we've tested this so far and it's worked well, like pop-up competitions as well as ones that are announced well in advance. The pop-up ones do really well, where we just announce it the day before, like, hey, we're going to do a 500 promo credit bash, and we announce it today, and it goes live tomorrow, so make sure you get in there.
Yeah, another question here is not sure, but same person who says they won promo credits twice says, not sure, but I tried twice and it didn't work. I wanted to open up 2 or 3 trading sessions. Is that possible?
That is not possible in GUI trade or Match Trader. So I think that's where that question is leading to. And type in the chat if I'm going off on the wrong direction. But I don't think that is possible by default. The only way that I would know how to do that is to open it up in 2 browsers. So if you have like Chrome and Edge, for example, you can open up one in Chrome and one in Edge. But the easiest way to do it, they made it really easy to flip between your accounts. In the upper left-hand corner, you can come up here and you can toggle between all the different accounts that you have. So if you are registered for multiple competitions at once, and you want to trade them both, you just flip up here and you can go back and forth between them. You can have multiple charts open. That is an option. So inside of the platform, you can have different charts and things of that nature. So if you click here and I want to do 4 charts, I can click and do 4 charts. So whether that's TradingView or otherwise, you're able to go do that.
Nice. Yeah, I see Matisse here asked, what about affiliate competitions, like exclusive competitions hosted by affiliates?
I'm going to kick that over to you.
Yes. The answer is yes. So we're working on having exclusive competitions for just affiliates, exclusive challenges. We're also going to have free competitions and challenges and tournaments for affiliates eventually, monthly competitions for exclusively for affiliates, and then even some credits or some voucher to enter some of our paid tournaments monthly as well. So yeah, with the affiliate program, there's going to be a lot of exclusive competitions and tournaments. So yeah, the only way to unlock all of that is click that link I added earlier in the chat and join.
I think the and part of his conversation or question might have been too is like, can he host specific competitions for his users? The answer is yes. We have the capability to do that. You got to coordinate that with Davin to make sure. But yeah, we can run specific competitions for you as the affiliate. So if you want to promote that and it's only for your users, we can certainly go do
100%. And I'd love if you hit me up and ask for that.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, so we're just wrapping up here. I know we got 2 minutes left. Make sure you get all your questions in. It looks like we're going to fall just short of the 10,000 users, so we're 4 short. We did add, almost 10 on the call, so you can see a lot of people are picking this up. It's It's really taken off. We're really excited. In a month and a half, we've added 10,000 people to the system. We anticipate by the time we go live in September, we're going to have 20, 30,000 people. And our goal is, it's very ambitious, but is to have 100,000 users before the end of the year inside of there. So we can only do that, though, if you guys help spread the word. So affiliates, get it out there. Now is the opportunity as an affiliate to take first crack at it, because I don't know if you've registered yet or not, but customers are tied to you for life inside of our system. So as soon as they register, if you are the affiliate tagged, you are tied for life, and any dollar they spend in the system, you get credit for it. And so it's a really good affiliate program. So please, go register. It's really easy. Log into the system, click the affiliate portal, go insert some basic information, and then Davin will be in touch shortly with all of the information. But if you have questions too, he is Mr. BullRush inside of the Discord. So if you have affiliate related questions, go hit him up on Discord, Mr. BullRush.
Yeah, it's crazy. I just want to say it's crazy. I just remember when I first started, we had maybe a couple hundred users on the system. It looked good, but not this good, not even close to this good. And now I just see how far we've come and how far, everything we're planning for the future. And I'm just so excited for our launch, and so excited for, all of you traders to be able to trade on here and win all these amazing prizes. Right before we go, we have one last quick question. Will the merch be available soon? The answer is yes.
We're trying.
Sometime after the launch, hopefully shortly after the launch, we'll have some of the merch available. And I'm working on getting some new merch as well. So, yes.
Yeah, for the merch store, we want to do a lot of things. Obviously, there has to be a priority list. And so our priority list, is let's get the features that we want out there, and then do the merch store after. So again, the badges are the next thing you'll see is a cool feature coming. Badges, then we're going to do a trivia competition, then the challenges, and then the merch store is shortly thereafter.
Yep. Sorry, one more question here came in from 5-star.
Again, I want to see 10,000 users. So
yeah.
we've been stuck at 4 to go. So
yeah.
go
keep delaying us. We need the 10K. Yeah. Tell your friends to join right now if you're an affiliate or not. Will people be able to transfer the credit points from one another in the future?
Unfortunately not, because that is a violation of AML KYC. Imagine you just transferring money from your bank to somebody else. It's a third-party transfer. Unfortunately, due to regulations, we can't do that. The credits are yours inside of your system. So unfortunately, no, it's not our decision. It's global regulation. We don't have a payment processing license, so we can't do that.
Good answer.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, again, going back to the very beginning of the call, we do everything fully above board. So before we even started this, we had an 18-month process with our legal team to go through all the United States regulations and regulatory bodies to make sure that what we're doing is allowed, and we're doing it fully above board with them. Again, approved in 42 states. We're hopeful we can get those last 8, but 42 right now, and 150 countries worldwide. So everything we do is above board, and we will always do that. That's our promise and guarantee to you. And so that just, unfortunately, because we do things fully above board, there's no gray room of being able to transfer credits here and there. It's credits are yours.
But because we do this fully above board, we won't ever have to worry about randomly shutting down and not being able to pay people, So that's a good plus about us.
Yeah, no, exactly. Okay, well, thanks again, everybody, for joining this AMA. We do it weekly at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard on Fridays, so make sure to tune back in if you do have other questions. But we're always here. We're always available. Hit us up on Discord. Go in and complete the customer service chat, or just shoot us an email if you do have any questions.
Or DM us on any of our social medias.
What are the social media handles?
BullRush Comp, BullRush Competition, or BullRush_comp on all social medias. So, and yeah, you can find them if you go to the bottom of the website. You can find our Twitter and our Discord. And then if you click on our Twitter, we have a link tree in there that has all of our other links as well. Looks like you got to be signed in.
Yeah, X. Come on. He's always changing stuff. Come on, Elon.
Come on, Elon.
Okay.
Thanks
for that.
And stay tuned. Don't miss the next AMA, because we're going to be giving away another prize.
Nice. Well, till next time. Thanks, everybody.
Peace.